Fuck it. Let's do a reading vlog. Alright guys, hello. I am Spooky Noodles and I am here with a reading vlog. I told you guys I wasn't gonna do a lot of these, and I won't. But I thought, hey, I read a little bit, so why not I tell you guys what I read. So, as you know, I finished Skins. I think I told you that in the last reading vlog. Skins was fantastic. I loved it a lot. I'm gonna pick up more Wrath James White, that's for sure. Which got me thinking, what else could I read that has that same type of writing style, you know, the splatterpunk style, you know? And I have this one called Choice Cuts, I think it's called. Hold on one second. Nope, I got it wrong. It is Cut Corners, Volume 2. And my good friend gave this to me. He's also an author, so, what is his name? Stephen Grammel? No. I'm really bad with names. He recently said something in one of my videos, so I just gotta find Santana Granell. I think that's how you say his name. I'm not sure. He's awesome. He's a cool dude. I'm gonna be reading his book fairly soon. I know I keep saying that, but I'm so behind on everything, and I'm in the mood for some Lovecraftian horror, so that's what I'm reading right now. But I'm also in the mood for splatterpunk. So this book right here, Cut Corners, which was given to me by my friend, hence why I mentioned it, has 3 authors here. Ray Garton, Monica J. O'Rourke, and Shane McKenzie. Now, I know who Ray Garton is, and I know who Shane McKenzie, yeah, I said it right, Shane McKenzie is. I just found out who Shane McKenzie is. I don't know who the other one is, though. So, I'm looking forward to finding out some new authors. You have Ray Garton's A Flat and Dreary Monday Night. You have Monica J. O'Rourke's Exposed, and then you have Shane McKenzie's Bleeding Rainbows. It's kind of like the Reading Rainbow, but it's Bleeding Rainbows. It's pretty cool. And it has 3 stories, 3 short stories, mind you, and it comes out to 64 pages. So I'm thinking about knocking this one out real quick and doing a review for it. But to be honest, this isn't what I'm reading right now. Because like I said, I'm into a Lovecraftian phase right now. I'm listening and reading everything Lovecraftian. It started off with The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval. Laval. And now I'm reading Down on the Farm by John Sturr. Yeah, that's his name. Sorry. So, I've told you guys what this is about, but I'll read it to you again. On an isolated Michigan farm, an old barn stands cold and dark. Animals shun it. People are chilled by it. And its owner, Casey DuBois, I always screw up this name. Casey DuBois keeps it locked and empty, but empty it's not. Beneath the floor, an ancient presence stirs. A monstrosity of bloodlust, it is starved for the food of human suffering. It thrives on the possession of others, body and soul. And the DuBois family, close-knit and innocent, is the perfect fodder for the demon's foul appetite. As the beast tightens its infernal grip on his family, Casey DuBois must fight to save everything dear to him, including his eternal soul. And it's got some really great artwork on there. I dig it. I'm sure it's based on a famous painting, but I don't know which one. I'm currently on chapter 7, which is page 64. And this book has like 216 pages in it. So it's fairly going to be a quick read. I'm thinking about taking a break, which is weird because I'm taking a break on one book to take a break on another book. Doesn't make any sense. But I tend to hop around reading, so it's not abnormal for me to do this. I tend to, not finish books a lot. But this book is, it's flip-flopping for me. 1 second it's really good, and then it changes perspectives to, it's changing perspectives so often. And it's cool that you get a view of what the beast is seeing, or whatever you want to call this cosmic horror monster. It's like a centipede or an anthropod or whatever. And there's like a picture. A hardcover has an illustration of the monster. Maybe I'll put it here. I don't know. But Down on the Farm is seriously pretty good. You got a Stephen King blurb up there, which means nothing, but because he blurbed everything. But the reason why I wanted to read this is because it says turns Michigan into Lovecraft country, and I heard that and I was like, I'm from Michigan, I love Michigan, and I'm in a Lovecraft craze right now. So I'm reading this book for the Lovecraft craze I'm in. Then I'm gonna read this one, Cut Corners, because it's so short and it gives me a taste of each author. I want to taste Ray Garton's writing. I've never heard of Monica J. O'Rourke, and I want to get a taste of Shane McKenzie. So each story is around 20 pages long. You have Ray Garton's, which starts on page 5, and it goes all the way to page 26. Then you have Exposed by Monica, which goes from 26 to 45, so that's, 19 pages? I can't think at the moment. And then you have 45 to 64, which is another, 19 pages. I'm not sure. I'm not doing the math. I'm sorry. It's probably maybe 29, and I'm off by a large amount, but I don't know. But that's what I'm thinking about reading. I only am throwing this in because it's such a short little read, and it gives me a taste of all three of these authors' writing. I really want to try out Shane McKenzie, so that's one of the reasons why I recently found out about Shane McKenzie through my friend, and was like, oh, I gotta give him a shot. And then I found a book I've wanted by him that is no longer being published, and which stinks because I can't find a single copy of the book anywhere except for on Amazon for $45, and I'm not spending $45 on an author I had never read before. So I'm gonna read this book, and I hope I'm gonna like it. Like I said, my good friend gave it to me, so yeah, I'm looking forward to reading it. It's by Sinister Press. I may have a story being published by Sinister Press in the future, not sure yet. It's part of this writing class I was in, and they guaranteed that our stories would be published. So, yeah. But I'm reading Down on the Farm. Right now, it's pretty good. It's got you see a lot through the monster's eye, the point of view. And it's kind of strange how the monster operates at the moment. Maybe we'll get more of an insight why the monster operates like it does. I don't know, but it's giving me questions that I want answers to, so I gotta continue reading it. So, like I said, I'm on page 64. I started on page 14 today, and made it all the way to 64, so that's 50 pages. So, I read 50 pages today from this book, so that's pretty good. I hope to read some more tomorrow. To be honest though, this book kind of bored me a little bit in the beginning. Just because it kept flopping people, it kept changing perspectives, and it stunk because I didn't get to learn enough about one character. I didn't know a character long enough to feel for them at all, I'm not gonna give anything away, but it's it's just kind of bothersome that it keeps doing that. You don't even get to know a character before you switch into a different perspective. But other than that though, it's great. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, I shouldn't have tried to get the sticker off, sorry. This book is like I said, a small book, so that's why I picked it up. It's a Lovecraftian book novel, and it's really filling that void that I was having, because I really wanted to listen to something or read something Lovecraftian, and I got my fill with The Ballad of Black Tom, but then it didn't fill me up for so long, and I wanted more. So this one has everything I could want. It's Lovecraftian, it's in Michigan, it's on a farm, it's really good so far. I could tell this guy probably wrote romance novels because he's very erotic in some places. But that's besides the point. This is a good read so far, and I'm enjoying it. And then I will read Cut Corners, Volume 2. I'm not I guess there's a Volume 1 somewhere out there. I'm just happy to own this. This is pretty cool. And yeah. I am taking a break, like I said, from Bad Brains. I read like 20 pages. I made it to, this is kind of funny. I'm on chapter 7 in Bad Brains as well, on page 207. I'm like 60 something % done with this book, I think, or maybe it's 50 something. I'm not sure. But this book is going very well. But I was feeling like I wanted something Lovecraftian, so that's why I paused with that book. This book just was calling me, and I just got it in the mail, and I wanted to read it, so that's why I put it at the top of the TBR. There's a bunch of books I want to read. It's crazy. It's kind of overwhelming a little bit, because I'm supposed to be getting back to my coming of age TBR soon, so I can do a top 10 list of my favorite coming of age novels of all time. And it's hard because right now, I could tell you the 1 through 5 right now, but I feel like I really want to do it in a video. But right now, it's Fear by Ronald Kelly's at the top. Then you have the Traveling Vampire Show by Richard Lehman. And you had The Voice of the Night by Dean Koontz. Surprise, surprise. Then Boy's Life by Robert R. McCammon. Then on the 5th place, you have Tony Urban's what's the book called? Out in the Woods or something like that. Having a brain fart. Hold on. It's Within the Woods. My bad. I knew it had something to do with the woods. So, yeah. I think that's it, though. That list is totally up for change, because I could read another one. I could read the James Newman, Douglas Clegg. I have the Christopher Fay book. I have a bunch of these books that I want to read that are coming of age, and they could easily top the top 5. Like, I have The Troop on the list of books I already read. The Troop is like number 7. Then you have Summer of Night by Dan Simmons is number 8. And then number 9 is Ghoul by Brian Keene. I really just need to read one more book, and then I can make a list. But I want to have a list that I can really be proud of. So, you know, I don't want to be like, these are 10 books I've read, you know, coming of age. I want to be like, I've read a bunch of coming of age novels, and these are my top 10, you know? So, but I think I'm going to end this video now. I hope you guys have a good day. I hope you have a spooky night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Yo, bye guys.
Now I am become death.